Okay. Let's get this going. No. Hey, you. Alright, fine. Give him playing time. I don't care. Just give me this stupid game. So I can do one final game in April of this season. Then and then move on to May, June, July, August.
From the new home of the Atlanta Braves, MLB Network welcomes you to SunTrust Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the New York Mets and the Atlanta Braves. Two great hitters lead their teams to battle next on MLB Network.
All right.
Digging in the
as always,
hitter, Mike Linebrain. He carries
ladies and gentlemen,
best batting
you are watching the
Lumberjack
Lumberjack
League entering play. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Simmons will wait on it, and he puts it away for the first out. And now a chance to meet the Mets. Dan, who do we keep an eye on?
They need some better performances out of Brandon Moss. He hasn't looked like himself at all late. You know, he's really struggled. I'm watching him drop his hands. You can see that his timing is off. He's really searching and trying to figure out why he's struggling so bad.
Not the warmest night you'll see around here, and even 50 degrees at game time. Perez is after it, and that's the second out of the inning.
Yeah.
Now at the plate, Brian Wood. What a season he's having. Entering play, leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories.
Yep.
1 and 2, here it comes. And a neck-high fastball that time. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Clyde Washington.
Yeah, Matt, Clyde's known for that low strike.
And we'll leave it there. This is strike 3.
I don't know why I swung at that one.
Matt Harvey, a native of
I just don't.
pitching in this one. What do you have for us on him, H?
Well, he pitched 7 complete innings last game, man. So very impressive young man. And now he's got a chance to back that performance up again.
Wow, I got him to chase something out of the zone. That's interesting.
The first out in the bottom of the inning. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Harold?
Tell you what, Matt, they got a great pitcher going, so it takes the pressure off the offense. You know, you don't need 5 or 6 runs to win a game. You just scrape out a couple, and he's going to make it stand up.
Hit out towards second. Wood ranges to his left. Throw gets him, 2 down. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. He was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Well, they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1 and 2 now. Lays off 2 and 2 now. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Another 2-2 offering. He pulls this one into right, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look.
Even
here,
I'm impressed.
This is a beauty to end the inning. More of MLB Network.
But
Saturday
see how it
after
phased into the glove? Yeah.
Giancarlo Stanton now. And he's hoping to get things turned around here in April. Entering play with an average down in the 220s.
220s.
And the pitch on 2-1. Pitch swung on and hit in the air.
Is it? Is it?
And that one skips up over the wall.
Oh, no, it bounced in. Damn it.
The offensive production with a bang here. That's their first hit of the game, and it's a good one. Driving it out to the wall and over. He's into second with a ground rule double.
I thought it was a home run for a second, but if it's a ground rule double, then no home run.
In now, Alfonso Casilla ripped down the first base line. but this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton's under it. Makes the play, 1 away. And the runner, not tagging, will retreat to second base.
All right, here's how the Braves line up defensively, brought to you by Majestic.
First baseman number
And at
44.
first base, Freddie Freeman. Freddie
Brandon
can pick it, man.
Moore.
Throw the ball in the dirt. Freddie's coming up with it. And don't be surprised he does the splits on you every now and then.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball.
Yep.
And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
On the ground to third. Cologne comes up with it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Mets leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. Here's Justin Upton. In yesterday's game, he was responsible for the only run driven in by his club. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. HR, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, they were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 of 5 prior to that.
Well, Matt, I mean, the simple way to put it, they lost their last game. This is where baseball comes the best to me, where all the cliches come in. You got to have a short-term memory, and you really do. The game's over. You can't do anything about it. You got to come back today and play better and win.
Linebrink is there, and he has it for the first out.
All right, time for the Majestic defensive alignment for the Mets. And in the outfield, you got Jason Hayward. He can play anywhere out there. Go get him. He's got a tremendous arm, and he's always around the baseball, it seems. It always finds him, and he makes the plays.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away.
On the mound, he's thinking, grab some pine, Rook. Listen, for almost everyone, the adjustment to hitting big league pitching is a big one. Some guys have success when they first get called up, but as soon as teams start figuring out how to get you out, that's when the learning process really starts.
A ball and 2 strikes. The count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
Like Sam PTI, they have film.
People that throw that one right there. That is an elite group right there. I would throw that pitch every time.
And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Don't quite know where that one missed, but it's not for me to decide. 3-2.
I got to commend him for being a really tough out right now. Not everyone will battle like this with 2 outs and nobody on.
Pulled toward right center field. Hayward is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. 2 complete, scoreless here on MLB Network.
See, that's one of the lines in the game that I've always hated because
Jason Hayward now,
whether intentional or not, he comes off as a complete and utter asshole by saying it that way.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ethier's there. 1 out.
1 out.
Ooh. 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. In now is Pedro Alvarez, and he is off to a dreadful start at the plate as he has not hit the ball well at all in the month of April. A swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
No, that's on me.
Tells me he was really
I hit the button way too early.
down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1.
Hey, you can't let that bother him right there. This might be a good time for the catcher to have a little conversation. Just tell him, next pitch, don't worry about that one.
Third inning, no score to this point. Now a ball crushed high in the air, deep to left, way.
And there we go. Mike Lenahan breaks the scoreless tie.
A solo shot here to left. 7 home runs for him on the year now. And the Mets are on the board first, 1-0.
Hey, baseball has really changed. Remember when leadoff guys were guys who would just draw walks and steal bases? But that's not the case anymore. Guys like this, they have pop in their bat and they can go deep.
Yep.
Standing in now, Jonathan Lucroy. Chopped weakly to the left. Cologne gloves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo home run. We play 2.5. It's 1-0 Mets. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home third.
And hopefully that's the only run we need.
So far for these guys, 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Taking this one in is Moss, and there's your first out. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race. Now at the plate, Luke Cologne. The average for him entering play, not far north of 200. Slider, and he touches 90 with that one. It's 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate.
Whoa, he tried to get a little cute right there. A little 2-strike changeup. He thought he might get a swing and miss, but man, he left that in the zone. He's fortunate that ball didn't leave the park.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And there's one above the zone for a ball. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
The 1-2 pitch. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Braves are set down 1-2-3.
Wow.
They trail this one 1-0. Ready for another chance. Brian Wood comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the 1-1 delivery. And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
And the pitch on 2-1. Shoots this one over to first. Freeman is up with it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Well, not bad, except I bounced it right to the first baseman.
Digging in to try it again. Giancarlo Stanton, 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Hit hard to short. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit.
He's got to feel good about himself. A multi-hit game. He knows he's been struggling. We know he's been struggling. Maybe this is the start of good things to come.
Stepping in now, Alfonso Casilla as he sends it on the ground to first. And he'll take this over to the bag for the out. But meanwhile, the runner moves into scoring position at second.
First baseman number 44,
Riding in once again, Brandon Moss.
Brandon Moss.
One for him here in this one. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball just a bit up. 1 run on 3 hits. And no errors on the Mets line score so far. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Mets strand 1, but they lead it 1-0. At the plate is Andre Ethier. Back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Taking this one in is Moss, and there's your first out.
For Atlanta, right fielder Roberto.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Roberto Perez. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Weak chopper up the line. And he'll take no chances here as he swipes this ball away. It stays a foul ball. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's another 1-2. To third. Alvarez has got it. Throw gets him. 2 down.
All right.
First baseman, number 5.
Cooking pretty good here, actually.
This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
The left fielder, number 8.
Here's Justin Upton now. Flied out in his first at-bat. So
Wow, yeah, that one just was, I don't know what happened there.
We've seen in this game. They're just having a difficult time getting it going.
Here's a swing and a miss at the off-speed pitch. It's a full count now, 3-2. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Braves strand 1. It remains 1-0. Now in the box, Rich Valdez comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ready with the 3-0 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball.
Oh, he's clearly hitting off the fastball right there. You don't hit one that hard if you're not looking for it.
High fly ball out to straightaway center.
Nah.
Right
That's it out. He's camping under it.
Up next for the
Here's
Mets.
Jason Hayward now. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Hayward.
1 run on 3 hits and no errors on the Mets line score so far. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul.
Anybody else notice that SunTrust Park is the same, looks to be the same colors as the Mets colors? Blue and purple, or blue and orange.
The 2-2 one more time. Back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
A lot of base hits up the middle. Set your sights up the alleys and try to take it back up the middle hard like he did right here. Nice job.
Pedro Alvarez.
I like to whistle, sorry.
Here's a look over.
Besides, it's the old song, whistle while you work.
Safely. Runners on first with 1 down. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back. Into the box now, Pedro Alvarez. A pitch out, the throw, and a good decision to pitch out that time as he is toast at second base.
Well, shit.
Into the windup, here's the 2-1 pitch. Turned on that one and crushed it, just pulled it a little foul. Trying to send him packing for the second time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center.
He just sports that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Into the box, Mike line break. He swings and grounds it to short. Simmons dives. What a stop. It's there.
Oh, come on!
Any questions as to why this guy's a Gold Glover? Didn't think so. Don't touch that remote.
Oh, yeah, game. Thanks for...
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Herb Haller. He'll begin things here against Matt Harvey. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Really deceptive changeup there. Very well executed. It looks like it just sort of dies when it gets close to the plate.
Hayward is there, and he has it for the out. Stepping in, Randy Aponte. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. Throw in time at first for out number 2. A look at our line score to this point, and I'm almost certainly jinxing things by pointing it out, but it's worth mentioning that 0 in the hit column through 2 outs here in the 5th. In now is Andrelton Simmons. He peaked out in his first trip. Moss will take this one over to first himself, and that ends the inning. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. 5 innings complete. It's the Mets 1 and the Braves nothing. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Jonathan Lucroy. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Here it comes on 1-1. Saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air, and he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out. Riding in once again, Brian Wood. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one. Swing and a liner. And that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases.
Hey, I'll take it.
Around first, digging for 2. And he'll cruise into the bag at second with a 1-out double.
Well, he picks up a hit now in 11 straight games. Swinging the bat pretty good. I love the adjustments he's made along the way through this whole streak.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Close pitch, but just a bit outside. He wanted it, but it's 2-1. A couple of lefties.
Ooh, that should have been a strike.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Hit high and deep out to left field.
Well, that should probably do it for the ball game.
A long 2-run homer off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and the Mets have taken a 3-0 lead.
Yeah, unless something catastrophic happens, I think we should be in line for a victory here.
Well, when it left the bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Oh, there goes the pitcher.
Comes the Braves manager out as he'll take that slow walk toward the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change.
Alex Wood, no relation.
His starter here tonight. Alex Wood is into the ballgame now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground.
That's a nice job of staying alive. A 2-strike breaking ball just out of the zone. He was able to put enough on it to get another pitch.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And the catch made out there by Ethier, and that's out number 2.
The center fielder was like dead on.
And he's likely just trying to put one in play here. 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts thus far. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. And
just barely hits the line.
Well, this ball's hit off the wall. He hit it awfully hard. Now, I thought it was a good move to stop because a lot of times you go, oh, he's dogging it. Looked like he was going pretty good, but I think they were going to throw him out. Good read to get back to first.
And so now the Braves will get both a left-hander and a right-hander up and throwing in the bullpen.
Yes, they will.
2-1 pitch. A knuckle curve swung on and missed. 2-2.
Probably should have taken that pitch.
He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And he'll stay alive here, but just barely as this ball's chopped foul at the plate, and the count holds at 2-2. Now another 2-2. A ball hit hard to the left side, and that's in there. Base hit.
Okay.
Now batting.
Digging in and looking for more, Jason Hayward. We'll see if he can come through in a clutch spot here. 2 on, 2 out here in inning number 6. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble.
Yep.
Moss rounds the corner and is headed home.
1.
In to score, the runner from second.
Yep.
The relay home.
That's the ball game.
Not in time as the second run scored.
Well, lefty on lefty, this is a tough matchup, but he stays in there, keeps that front shoulder closed, and just rips the pitch for a 2-bagger. Nice job of defying the odds there.
Now it looks like the Braves are going to get a lefty up and throwing in their bullpen.
They can, but
In now,
this game's over.
Alvarez. Hit hard towards center. And the Mets just keep right on rolling as this is good for extra bases
And
as well.
make that
Score from second here.
5?
That breaks it open to a 6-0 lead.
Oh.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up. When
Okay,
you're
yeah,
given a
it is
chance.
6.
He doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
I'd forgotten about the I think it was the Stanton. That Stanton home run was a 2-run home run. I thought it was.
Mike Linebrink. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
I had forgotten that there were that was a, you know.
That's the catch, and that'll retire the side. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score. We'll see 8, 9, and 1 due up in the bottom of inning number 6. It's the Mets 6 and the Braves nothing. Digging in for his second at-bat, Luke Colon comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the 1-1 pitch. This one's chopped foul right at the plate. The count moves now to 1-2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the second time here tonight.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
Striding in, Carlos Sanchez. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Fans, join us here at SunTrust Park all season, as Tuesday nights will be high school marching band nights. One band will be showcased and allowed to play on the field before the game, with proceeds from ticket sales directly benefiting the band. For details, visit us online at Braves.com. Fans, a new season is upon us, filled with hope and optimism for the months ahead. And what a better way to stay involved all season long than with a full or partial season ticket plan. Whether you're looking for a handful of marquee games or the whole kit and caboodle, we've got a plan to suit every fan's needs. Stop by any stadium ticket window and talk to a representative today.
Okay, I'm back. I needed a restroom break. Alright, so
Braves are still looking to break
resume.
into the hit column here. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Valdez over to his left. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, center
At the
field.
plate is Andre Ethier. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Harvey steps into his windup, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time. And flirting with danger on a changeup that missed high for a ball. Slapped hard the opposite way. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves. Throwing to second.
Okay.
And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the...
And we are done pitching. You know my rule.
Time to move ahead to the top of
I will pitch until there's a hit, and after that, I'm done pitching.
Jonathan Lucroy. And he hasn't quite had the same fortune at the plate as many of his teammates. No hits for him so far.
That ball's way out of the zone. He's got to set the side slower. You're looking fastball. I like that, but make him get the ball down. They'll never catch up to it up there.
Perez waits on it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting,
Ready for another shot now. Brian Wood. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. The next 3-2. Here's Simmons at short. Fielded cleanly. On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
now batting,
Digging in to try it again, Giancarlo Stanton. And he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Line drive to left. Upton will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side.
As far as the cycle is concerned, the triple is the hardest piece.
6-zip. Ready once again, Freddie Freeman. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Casilla shading to his right, makes the play, 1 away. Digging in now, Justin Upton. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. We'll look ahead now and pick this one back up in the top of inning number 8. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And he swings on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Ready to deliver the 1-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And the 8th will start with a bang, as this should be extra bases. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
At the plate, Brandon Moss. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Hit on the ground out to short. And there's a base hit as that gets through into left. Oh, and Upton's throw is right on target. He's out at the plate.
Yeah, I can see I should have stayed at third.
Obviously, they got a little over-aggressive there. When you've got the lead like this, you can afford to do that a little more. We'll see if that lost run ends up being a factor at all.
Standing in now, Rich Valdez. And you can tell he wanted to hold
Why?
on. He swings
Why?
through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
That has to make you feel really good as a pitcher, right? You're making pitches all around the zone, and then you bring that one inside. You can't do anything with it. What does it do? It just locks you up inside. You have no chance to put the ball in play.
Into the box, Jason Hayward. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Tried to stay back on the changeup there, but this is chopped foul at home plate. And a half-hearted swing there as they tie him up inside for the 3rd strike, and the inning is over. In now is Andrelton Simmons. 0 for 2. And we'll move forward now to the top of inning number 9. Now at the plate, Pedro Alvarez. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2 delivery. And there's a pitch that just misses the inside corner. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Seared down the first baseline. And he whips on it as this ball's right under his glove.
And that's one of those plays that stay with you for an entire game. You want to get the first out of the game on what appears to be a routine play, but you can't get it done. The good news, it's the first inning, and he has some time to redeem himself.
Into the box now, Mike Linebrink. There's a swing and a high drive. And
that one is probably not coming back. Yep. You can put it on the board.
So a 2-run shot to left center is second of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game.
Yep. Oh.
I think if this pitch would have been a little higher and in on his hands, it would have been effective. But he left this one belt high. Big mistake. He's a guy that will feast on belt high pitches on the internet, which is pretty obvious now.
Yeah.
In now, Jonathan Lucroy. And boy, well hit, but out of play into the stands in deep right.
Oh, that's one he's going to want back right there. A fastball right in your wheelhouse, and you foul it.
Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in the switch hitter, Brian Wood. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
And that swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Grounder down the line at third. Cologne moving to his right. Throw.
Oh, come on!
Gorgeous play. And definitely worth another look with our show track data. Great reaction from the hot corner to make the backhand stop, and then he unleashes that very strong throw while in the air all the way across the diamond. He's going to be smiling.
Okay, I guess you. See, when you see it from that angle, it's clear, but when you see it from the camera, you know.
A swing and a shot hook down the corner. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. The 1-2 pitch. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. A little bouncer. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired.
Wow, he actually made the throw.
So 2 runs on 1 hit, and the 1 hit was a big one, the home run. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 will get their shot in the bottom of the 9th. The Mets are out on top, 8-1. Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these.
A swing and a high drive to right center field. Back goes Hayward. Gone to lead off the inning.
Shite.
Well, they're not there yet, but a solo homer to lead off the inning will do wonders for any team's confidence. We'll see if the next few batters can continue the comeback effort here. Just need to string some good at-bats together now.
Stepping in now, Justin Upton. Oh, they have him looking awfully confused up there right now. It's 1-2. Lifted into the air out towards center field. Linebring is right there, 1 down. Standing in, Herb Haller. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1.
Well, he's thrown a lot of pitches in this one, but it's not like he's walking a bunch of guys. Only 1 free pass to this point, but they're still making him work really hard. Well, he's done a real nice job with that breaking ball in this start. That's not the first time he's locked a guy up with. No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Boy, and he just won't go away as he fights off another pitch and hits it foul right at the plate.
Come on, baby.
And we'll see another pitch here as this ball's chopped foul at home plate.
Well, now they wait to work the count. It's a long AB, but if they wanted to have any shot at him, you need to have these kind of at-bats early in the game.
Oh, come on.
Another full count pitch home. On pitch number 10 is the one that finally does it as he strikes out after a long battle here.
When you're
I was about to scream, stop following him up, he said.
And annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Into the box now, Randy Aponte. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Oh, he's looking pretty good right now. Look, that was a nice swing following the changeup. He just couldn't put it in play.
Hit hard on the ground to third. Throw on to first is going to be in time to get.
All right.
Have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to.
There you have it, ladies and gentlemen.
This guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
8-2 tonight's final. The New York Mets secure their 10th victory of the season. Matt Harvey takes the win on the mound, his second of the year, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that's a wrap here tonight. Harold Reynolds, Van Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, thanking you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. Have a great night.
Final line.
That game lasted a little longer than I was hoping for, but why by me? Okay. What? Okay. That's all you got for me, game? Alright, well, that's gonna do it for this episode. I'll see you next time. We'll probably be for... Probably be the opening game of that San Francisco series. But actually, yeah, it most likely will be the opening game of that San Francisco series. So, alright, well, like I said, that's going to do it for this episode. As always, I've been Lumberjack. Try to behave yourselves. I will see you next time. If you haven't, be sure to subscribe. And peace.